grabbed what, because you said to get the hose, and that was just a random piece of plastic. It's like, this isn't gonna help.
He's just holding it.
Piece of trash, not even saying anything. How many times do you think we'll get stung today? Hopefully too many.
As long as it's not on my face.
So we are about to get 100 Russian nukes delivered. It's actually a good thing, not a bad thing. A nuke is short for nucleus hive. It's basically just a miniature hive. It contains all the components you need to get a hive going. Has brood in it, some honey in it, and a good amount of worker bees. The bees should be here tonight around 8. I wouldn't be surprised if that got delayed. The weather is supposed to get pretty bad, but we're gonna be here ready to offload those bees. It's really wet out there. He's gonna be in a flatbed. Don't really want him to get stuck after driving 17 hours.
And then get the tractor stuck pulling him out.
Yeah.
We can get him out, but I don't really want to put them through that. So I'm thinking probably just have them
Stage it somewhere
We'll
convenient.
just stage them up here. It's real easy to get to. And
Where do we want to move them to?
I think back to the wood line, basically.
Just where we kind of want to put them already? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be rainy till Monday. That's what the weather says.
Yeah, it's gonna be great carrying boxes and then slipping and falling.
Yeah.
In the dark.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Built character.
I would like to get the bees as close as possible to their final spot, even though we don't have everything perfectly arranged yet. We want to put the bees back in the woodline area. They're out of the way. They get a lot of sun back there. The drainage should be fine. They shouldn't get washed out or anything. There's no crazy flooding back there. It's a pretty good spot, and it's also a little bit out of our hair. So Friday night, the bees got here at about 8:15, right on time. I was shocked because the weather was pretty bad. When they got here, it was almost dark. We just found a spot that was pretty easy to access with the flatbed that they were all on. Decided to go with purebred Russians. A lot of work's gone into developing these bees. They're really hardy. They're really good at, honey production apparently. They can resist varroa mite a lot more than other bees. I really haven't heard anything bad about Russians other than that they may be more aggressive than other bees. A lot of people, I think, like to beekeep in their underwear or something, but we don't do that. I'm not really worried if they're a little friskier. I would rather them be more aggressive and keep their hives clean. Sam already got stung. Everything was going great. I did one load of nukes from the ground, and then I can't see anything, and I walk into the headlights, and I just see my entire arm covered in bees, just like completely covered in bees. Not good, but my suit was all taped up and I was good. And then I started smelling bananas real nice and walked over to Jordan. I'm like, hey, I think I might be in some trouble. And then they got underneath my mask, started going after me pretty well. My entire throat was covered in bees. So I ran and doused myself in some water. Those are all the bees that came out of my suit after I hosed myself off.
Let's see around the edge of your collar.
Oh shoot. Did I get it? Did it fly away?
It's still right here on the... If you fold your shirt out, you should get it.
Is it inside my collar?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, it stung me. Nice. I got stung probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. They love me. They couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah, I got stung in a few places where I didn't want to get stung. The lip, really good. Right behind the ear,
Oh, I thought there was a bee on my hand.
right in between the thighs, which was a little scary. And actually, the worst sting is right on my like leg. For some reason, it just hurts a lot. But I lost track of how many times I got stung.
The most important thing about handling bees is to always wear the proper PPE. That's something I always stress a lot with these guys. Like, they just don't want to listen. They don't want to put PPE on. Actually, this happened when I had the suit on, if you can believe that.
Got trapped underneath.
Well, no, I was an idiot. I threw my backpack on because I didn't want it to get wet. I had some stuff in there. I didn't want it sitting on the ground and it was pouring rain. So I threw my suit on and then I threw the backpack on over top of it, and that kind of hiked up the back of my suit, and then they found that opening and it went in. And so then I was trying to calmly take my bee suit off, which I did to let them out, but I just got stung a few times in the process. But yeah, they were a little riled up from the trip. But does it look bad?
Yes,
It looks
Jordan,
horrible.
It looks really bad.
Really?
Your face is not moving. Your left side of your face is not moving.
It's always like that.
Are you
Or your
allergic
right
to
side.
Benadryl?
Only
my
hallucinations.
Yeah, I just hallucinate, but when I was a little kid, now
I did as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's actually basically considered a really bad psychedelic if you take too many of them.
I literally had psychedelic experience, my only psychedelic experiences. It started, strangely enough, I was being covered with flying insects in my bed. They were covering me, and then I looked up on the wall, there's penguins all over the wall. Like all these geometric shapes in a little penguin village, and I was like, this is not normal. Yeah, it was weird.
I just had bees pouring underneath my mask, up my neck and into my face.
Yeah.
That's when I was on the ground dousing myself in water.
Yeah, no, it's all good. The biggie.
I just walked away and just stripped everything super fast and then ran away.
I was trying so hard to just not the little girl scream. That was mine.
Yeah, I ran away after I got a decent distance away and I started screaming and just throwing stuff off. It's like, hey, get the hose.
I grabbed what, and you said to get the hose, and that was just a random piece of plastic. It's like, this isn't gonna.
He's just holding it like,
Plan from here is the next few days are gonna be raining, so the bees are gonna be not foraging a ton, so we're just gonna, probably on Monday, we're gonna install them, get these things set up out there. We're gonna put them in the hives, the actual boxes on Monday.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. And we'll
Dude,
suit up
they'll
properly.
be, we'll suit it properly, and
We'll actually
they're not gonna be, we're not essentially gonna be picking up the boxes and going like this before we're handling them. So it's gonna be a lot, it's gonna be a different, we're gonna be handling different bees.
I mean, maybe Russians are a little aggressive. They have reputation for being aggressive, but again, any bees are gonna get pissed off if you throw them on a trailer and drive over those big divots that we had to drive over.
pretty aggressive to me.
I mean, we've been lit up by these bees too, the Italians too.
You smelled bananas on Italians once.
Yeah. So, okay.
Feel itchy.